In today's video, we are going to be talking about my upcoming July plans. Come check it out. Hi everyone, greetings. My name is T. If you're tuning in for the first time, this is my channel, Crumpus Tea and Sewing. I also go by that handle over on Instagram, as well as my blog and also my Facebook account. So go ahead, check the description box below and you'll find links to all my social media in the description box. Go ahead over there and give me a like and a follow over on my social media accounts. All right, so today I want to go ahead and talk about my upcoming July plans. Now, a lot of these plans I have concrete plans for, however, I don't really have any specific fabric in mind for some of these. So I'll try to show you some of the fabrics that I have in mind for some of these projects, but I'm still kind of thinking about which fabrics I'm going to be sewing with for some of these patterns. So I'm going to go ahead and first start with the Vogue 9265. Now this is a pattern that has two different variations. It has a long maxi skirt version and also a short version. It's like a T knee length version. And the pattern features princess seams on the front and the back of the bodice. It's also fully lined and it has bishop sleeves and it has an A-line skirt. Now the skirt you're going to be cutting twice in the front and twice in the back. So you have 4 different skirt panels that you're going to be sewing together. And it also features a center back zip. So I already did this project. So I started this project and I am almost finished with the project. So I'm really excited about it. I did start this at the beginning of July. Sometime last week I started it and it's starting to look really great. I selected a Minerva fabric for it. So it was a sponsored fabric from Minerva, and I'll tell you more about the pattern and also the fabric once I complete it and I get my pictures done and I get to post that on the blog. So that will be coming up soon. However, I am still working on that pattern and I think I want to make another one just so that I can actually tweak the pattern. And I did find some issues with the way in which I had fitted the dress, and so I want to go back and make some tweaks to that. Now the pattern itself is a phenomenal pattern. It's nothing wrong with the pattern. It's just a few mistakes that I made that I want to tweak. So I do want to refine that pattern for my body type. So that is definitely on the list. And I'm also going to make the Simplicity S9267, and I want to make a skirt A or B. So this is a skirt pattern that has 4 different variations, and this skirt pattern came out in Simplicity's the previous collection, and I think it was like the spring collection. So it's a really cute skirt, and you can make anything from cotton batiks, chambray. You can use all those types of fabrics with it, and I think you can even use a challis fabric with it as well. It's a really nice skirt that has slanted pockets on the front. It features buttons for your closures, which you're going to be those buttons are going to be placed on the center front of the skirt, and then your back piece is cut on fold. So it's a really nice fit and flare skirt. So it's fitted at the waist and it flares out at the bottom, and you can make all different versions from a short version to a maxi length version. So I'm really excited about doing that project, and I think I'm going to be using that particular project on a fabric collaboration that I will be working on. So I'm really excited to do that one. And then I want to make the McCall's 8198, and I want to do View B. So this is a pattern that also came out just recently for the McCall's pattern, and it was in the earlier summer / late spring collection. And this is a pattern that features a top that has a notch collar, and you can do different variations. So there's a variation where you can do a short, kind of like a crop top, top that has elastic in the band. It has puffy sleeves, and also, like I mentioned before, the notch collar. You can also do a version where there's the sleeves aren't puffy, they're just regular flat sleeves. It's a short sleeve. And then there's an elasticated waist, not elasticated waist, sorry, a drawstring for the waist. And I really like that version. And that's view B, and that's the version that I'm going to be doing. And then it also has a version without the drawstring. So you have all different types of versions with that particular pattern. I think it's a really cool pattern. I already cut out the pattern pieces. It's ready to go. And I think I'm going to use a rayon linen or some type of cotton of sorts. I haven't selected the type of fabric that I want to use yet. However, that is definitely on my list for July. So next on my list, I want to make some swimwear for the family. So I want to make swimwear for myself, for Jace, which is my youngest son, and then for Austin, which is my husband. And so I want to make these swimwear suits because my oldest son is coming to visit us, and we have plans to go to the beach and, you know, play around and do some things with him. And I just want to create some swimwear. It's been a long time since I've had swimwear, and so I really want to make some swimwear. So for myself, I plan to use the Mood Fabrics Speedwell swimsuit. So this is an entire swimsuit. It has the halter top, the midsection, and then the panties. That's all connected, but the back of the garment is out, so you don't have that back piece. It's just it's supposed to be a flattering open back. However, I don't want to use the entire suit. I just want the halter top part of it, and I want to kind of tweak it. And I've already been playing with it and making changes to it, and I'm using it as a base or a foundation to create what I want to make. So I have been playing with that, and I'm almost done with the top part of it. And like I said, I'm just making some tweaks to that. And then I want to use the Mood Fabrics Bay swimsuit shorts for the bottom part of my swim set. And I'll put those two images here so you can see what those sets look like. And I'm really excited to get started on those shorts. For my husband, Austin, I want to make the Simplicity S 9314, which is also a relatively new pattern. Now, this pattern features tops as well as shorts. The view that I want to make for my husband is view B, which is a pair of shorts that has drawstrings in it. And I think they're supposed to be just made, you know, for shorts. However, they look very much like swimwear trunks, and so that's why I chose that particular pattern. And I also think I'm going to make the top for him as well, just because he does not like to go on beaches or lakes topless, and so I might also include the top in that as well. I picked a batik fabric for that one, and I'll show you some of the fabrics that I have selected for these projects here. And then that same fabric that I actually chose for my husband, the batik fabric, I also purchased some extra fabric so that I can make Jace some swim trunks as well. Now, Jace's swim trunks will be completely self-drafted unless I can find like a pair of shorts in my stash, like boy shorts in my stash that will actually work. Then I don't have to just create something from scratch and build up from there. So I'll look in my stash, see if I can find anything for Jace. If not, I'll just go ahead and make him a self-drafted pair. It's not that hard to do, and include like a drawstring in the waist just like my husband has. So that's my plans for the swimwear. And then lastly, I want to make the Cashmere Concord tee. This is also another project that I want to do for Mood Fabrics. I have not received my package yet. However, when I receive my package, I'll do a little open box video, and you can see all the different fabrics that I plan to sew with Mood Fabrics. But again, that Concord tee is by Cashmere Patterns, and I'll pop an image right here. And they just recently included sizes 0 to 16. So now this pattern is available in sizes 0 to 16, and then 16 I think to 32. So you can get this in the smaller extended sizes now. and I'm really excited about that. And so that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and got that pattern, because it fits within my size range now that they have included extended sizes. So those are some of the things that I am planning on making for July. I also want to make the pixie dress by Style Arc, and I'll show you that image right here. But that may be closer to August. If I make that in July, most likely you won't see the video for that particular garment until August. So those are my plans for July, and I am excited to get started on them. What are you making? Make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know some of the things that you are planning on making. I always like to know what other people are making to give myself ideas of, you know, if I want to make that pattern or if I want to match that pattern up with something else.